Yeah, I'm recording. You know what? Now that we're live, I'm willing and eager and able. Are you using a fancy mic? Because I want to use my fancy mic, and that's been a whole episode in of itself. I would love to talk about the whole trials and tribulations I had trying to get the mic going, because I want to offer the listeners and the viewers, mostly the viewers, the best experience.
So they can really see some good stuff.
Yeah, the best experience possible.
Yeah, I think we should talk about that because I don't understand how it could possibly take an hour and a half to get a $10 part that is pretty much commonplace.
Yeah, so it's commonplace. So I'm looking for headphone splitter to plug into my computer to be able to use my external mic for better quality. Simple.
Wait, right? Real quick. Are you using the mic right now?
No, I'm using the built-in mic on the computer because you said let's just do it. We're doing it.
Wait, but didn't you use the mic last time?
I thought I was, so this whole time
because it did sound a little echoey. It was just your computer mic, huh?
Yeah, but the whole time I got this whole thing set up. It's plugged in, and I'm speaking into it like it's
I'll have to
like I'm on.
I'll have to share that picture you sent me of even with you had the windscreen on inside, which I think is hilarious.
Well, sometimes it gets a little drafty in here.
So tell me about your experience at Best Buy.
Yeah, well, due to COVID-19, it's been really
wait, what's that?
Awesome. COVID-19, it's this
what's
new
that?
App going. Oh no, sorry. COVID-19, it's the global pandemic. Blah blah blah. So I'm actually, the greatest thing that's come out of COVID-19 is curbside pickup, because as an anxiety-ridden, agoraphobic hypochondriac, I am happy to be able to pull up curbside. I don't even have to look at the guy. I can pop the trunk. I can keep both hands on the wheel. Everything's paid for. I can be sipping on Gatorade. All of my comforts while I pick up what I need. Because I have a hard time walking into stores. I get agoraphobic. All of the people and the choices and it just freaks me out. So I love the curbside pickup. So I order curbside pickup. Have you ever done curbside?
There it is. Here's the audience involvement. I was waiting for it. You ever done curbside? Audience.
You ever done curbside?
Yeah.
Listen,
well, actually, the problem is I'm not the right audience for you because I never have done it.
I know.
So I can't scream enthusiastically, yes, curbside.
Well, you're not the curbside generation. I'm the generation of curbside.
But I am the curbside generation. You're not even quite the curbside generation. My generation is doing more curbside than you ever did.
Well, I don't think that,
You can't even imagine all the curbside they're doing.
But you got to admit that you are transgenerational.
They got a curbside addiction, I'll tell you that. They got a curbside addiction, and I am not taking part.
I know, because you are a transgenerationalist, because you do not identify with the generation that you were born into.
I really like that. Did you just come up with that, or you've been thinking about that for a while?
I've been thinking about that for about 20 seconds, and I was excited to introduce it to you because I knew that you'd be excited about it.
I really like that. I like that.
I'm proud of it, yeah. I'm proud of it.
I am going to put that on all resumes from this point on.
Transgenerationalist.
Right, and I also am going to tell them about that I'm a flexitarian.
Are you a flexitarian?
Oh, yeah, I'm a flexitarian.
Okay.
Do you know what that is, though?
Yeah, well,
because I think if you knew what it was, you wouldn't be that surprised.
So I don't know if it has. Well, so it's one of two things. So one, and it's either I am or I'm not a flexitarian as well. And
yeah, good start.
Number one, it's that, because I'm deducing. So I went to law school, and I got a story to tell about picking up my diploma yesterday. But I can deduce.
Yeah, I can tell. I was actually kind of stunned by what you just did right there. You narrowed down the whole world into two options.
Into what? I is or I ain't.
To be or not to
be. Exactly. So either number one, you're flexible physically. You're flexing, you're flexible, and I know you're not. You work on it on a daily basis.
Your knowledge of roots and words should not make you think that it has anything to do with that.
And the next one, I thought you're flexible in the sense that...
this is a low-hanging fruit right here. This question is a low-hanging fruit.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it is.
You're trying to reach up to the branch and go, this branch will hold me or it won't.
Either I am or I'm not.
So what's option two?
I guess I don't know. I guess I can't pick the fruit because I thought it was either you're flexible physically or you're flexible in the sense that you can kind of go with the flow. In that sense, I am not a flexitarian, but I am a flexitarian in the sense that I'm flexible. So I don't know what it means. What does it mean?
Okay, what's another word that ends in Aryan, other than don't say Aryan like the Aryan race, but like blank Aryan.
Octogenarian?
No.
So you're not in your 80s.
Yeah, you're right. That is, but that's Genarian, but just Aryan.
What about, terrarium?
No, that's... All right, this is not working out. I'm going to help you out. Vegetarian, pescatarian, okay? Those are two that end in that,
Flexitarian.
Right, so flexitarian is in the same ballpark. It basically means I'm vegetarian unless someone is offering me, and it's strange, unless someone is offering me some meat.
Okay, so you're a flexitarian.
So, but basically,
from the beginning.
Right, but basically, wait, what? What'd you say? I just missed it.
I said that's what I was saying from the beginning.
You wasn't saying that.
I wasn't.
Yeah.
Okay,
but here, this is almost done. All right, look, flexitarian means that I buy and mostly eat vegetarian, but I'm flexible in that if I'm over at your house and you said, hey, look, I just made tuna casserole for some weird reason, which I know you would never make. Yeah. But if you said that, and let's say I'm a little hungry, I'm willing to try your cooking, I'd say, okay, I'll have some.
Well, I'll tell you what I do is I smoke fish.
Oh, so I love your smoked fish. I've only tried it once, but I'm looking for another day where I can try it.
Well, you never came to the Swedish...
Oh, we should not bring this up right now. That is a very bad idea.
Okay, so all of the viewers, only the viewers, the listeners can take part in this, but the viewers really would understand that I had this incredible Swedish cooking celebration, and I was going to smoke a lot of fish, and you didn't come. Do you want
to develop this right now, or do you want to talk about Best Buy? Because we can develop this.
I never had it. Well, I'll tell the viewers I never had it. So, let me go back. You're a transgenerationalist.
But Will was already in Orlando ready for it, by the way, viewers.
Were you really?
Yes, I was in Orlando.
See, I don't want to become there's been a couple people that have ditched out and things like that. I'm not trying to be part of it. I don't want to name names.
She named name.
Yeah, don't name names.
Well, because right now
that'll get you blacklisted.
Listen, if anything, I don't want to get blacklisted. I just became listed.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I'm just now listed.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
Best Buy.
You're a transgenerationalist not involved in curbside pickup.
Right. Oh, yeah. You're developing curbside pickup. Let's hear more about... Yeah, this all started from you saying, you ever tried curbside pickup?
You ever tried curbside pickup? So, you're one of
that
those...
That guy knows what I'm talking about.
You're one of those, have you ever noticed,
Yeah.
Doesn't it make sense when you ever tried curbside? You're one of those comedians.
Yeah, it strikes me a lot of guys are doing that.
Yeah. Well, you really went bald there, didn't you? Oh, do I still got you on the line?
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to develop this. You ever tried it? And then now you go into whatever you're going to say.
Yeah, I completely forgot. So that's what I had ordered. I had ordered the splitter, went to curbside pickup. They never had it. So they didn't let me know that they didn't have it in the store. So I show up to the in-store pickup. I walked in-store. So I parked curbside, but I walked in-store. And people were eyeing me like I was doing something naughty. Like I parked in the curbside zone, but I got out of my car and walked in the store. But I wanted to let everyone know that was also parked in the curbside zone. Hey, I'm still like you. I had a curbside order, but I'm having problems with it. I didn't want to have to go park into a normal parking spot, right?
Right.
Okay, so I walked in store, and I said, hey, I had a curbside, blah, 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 where is it? And they said, well, our picking team couldn't locate it. I said, can I try and locate it? and they had this weird thing where, like, even though this is a store, people are shopping, but since I had ordered this online, it was like...
Yeah, they put you in that class. You're in that class. And once you're in that class, you can't leave that class.
Exactly. Like, you can't go try and locate this item.
Well, you couldn't possibly be able to figure something out like that.
Long story short, I located the item, and he was freaking out that I located the item. He got onto his microphone. He said, picking team, customer just located the item, and why weren't you able to locate the item? And he asked me, was it on the ground?
That's what the picking team guy said? Or that's what the other guy said?
Yeah. That's what the guy at the interpret. I said, no. He goes, was it in the right spot? I said,
yeah.
I don't stock the store, but I will tell you that it was around other like items.
That's a good answer. I like that answer.
Yeah. Was it on the ground?
Yeah. Was it in the bathroom? Maybe in a toilet? Did you have to remove the toilet cover to find it?
I'll tell you what, I did use the bathroom while I was waiting for the picking team. So I said long story short, I located it. Part of the longer story here is they had the picking team peruse the store looking for the item before I was allowed to go look for the item. And I had to really use the restroom because I had a Mick Ultra before I left in order to walk into the store to feel more comfortable, because in my mind, even though I was doing curbside, I had this idea where I was like, well, I might want to get ready to actually go in store.
Right.
So I had to down an Ultra. So I downed an Ultra, thankfully, but then, after the perusing, I had to use the restroom. Then I used the restroom, and then I was able to locate the item.
Right. So but was the item broken in tiny pieces and you had to glue it all together?
No, it was there intact, not on the floor. Everything was fine.
Well, then I think you just found yourself a job.
So
picking team,
you say that.
Picking team star member.
Well, that's funny you say that, because after I located the item, I said, "Hey, add me onto the picking team."
Did you really?
I did, and seriously. By the way, this guy was wearing a gold chain, like a Cuban link gold chain, which are nice, right? But I've never seen on a man a gold Cuban link chain, but it was like a choker. Like, it had no leeway. It was right up there, like taut to the neck. And the whole time I'm staring at the chain. I couldn't make eye contact with it. Even when I said, put me on the picking team, I'm staring at the chain.
Yeah, it's like when someone has a deformity, right? It's hard to look away sometimes.
Exactly. And this chain was, in all senses, a deformity.
So is there more to this narrative?
No.
Oh.
That's it.
But you got the part and then it didn't work.
I got the part didn't work because I need a TRRS, not a TRS.
I don't know about this yet, but that sounds interesting. Looks like I'm sure we could develop this for a few minutes. You trying to plug in a TRS or a TRRS?
Well, I'm actually taking a piece out of the oven when I have someone here from
Oh, shit.
trying to swap up bite counts.
Okay, well, I think we should go to the trivia section now anyway, because I think this is about good time. Do you have a question available, or should I start?
You start.
Okay, this one you gotta think a little visually for. And first of all, I need to make a correction from episode 1. I was wrong with my question about when Elaine and Putty got back together. The first time was not the fumigation. The first time was, as you said, it was because they were hooking up, and Elaine was doing it so that she wouldn't have to pay Jerry. And then Putty said to her, yeah, I don't want to have to do all that work. Like listen to you talk about how your coworkers are dumber than you and all. And she goes, that's it. We're back together. And so you're right. That was the first time. But it was like, I don't know, like the eighth time or something that it was fumigation. So wanted to correct that first and foremost. Second, my question.
Thank you.
You're welcome, and good job. Yeah. My question for you is, why is there a scene in Seinfeld where Jerry is alone at a table and there is a violin player next to him? This one was very tough for me. I didn't know it, and then I figured it out by, looking at it.
It wasn't the hello episode where he's pondering.
Okay, you're right. It was the hello episode.
Oh, yes. Finally, I get one right.
So what was happening in the scene?
Oh, I thought that he's just pondering, like, whether he should say hello, continue the voice, or get back together with her.
Kind of, yeah. You're on the right track. He was just sitting at the table just doing the voice to himself while a violin player was next to him and a woman was standing.
The only reason I say that is because I've never seen many scenes in Seinfeld where there is that kind of that shot where someone's like thinking. So what came to mind is him sitting on the bench on the boardwalk.
Right.
From that same episode.
Right. Yeah, they do the boardwalk a lot, but that's the first time and only time they did a weird violin thing.
Yeah, I can't even picture the weird violin thing. I just guessed. Because that was the only episode in my mind where they are doing that sort of self-reflection, pondering sort of musical shot.
Right. Okay, so what's your question?
I gotta go. I'm gonna open next podcast with the question, and I'm gonna guarantee you this is gonna be the best question.
Okay. Also, we had 2 callers on the line today, but weren't able to get to them. So callers, sorry about that. Next time we will check in, and hopefully you'll call back. Anything else?
The part comes tomorrow. So I'm going to be crisper and crispier for the viewers and the listeners starting the next podcast.
Okay, crisper and crispier. That sounds good. I can't wait either.
I can't wait. And I'll talk to you soon.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.